Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Shape of Dreams. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so today we'll basically be going on a guide on how to build the best shell, in my opinion. And yeah, let's get forward to it. So these would be the rooms I would suggest you guys to go. Because put it like this, I feel with these you can literally maximize the damage output of shell. Not only that, but you get a bunch of dodges, and if you remember correctly, the dodge the passive basically makes that after every other dash and teleport, your next basic attack will become an automatically critical hit, which is insane and essential for playing Shell. So we'll start on the destruction skill tree. For starters, you want to get every single one of these ones that are on his tree, and then you also want to get corrupt mind, powerful blow, and increase hurricane or hurricane. This one is actually not well. It's recommended, somewhat, quote unquote. It depends if you want to play with your passive or not. But if you don't want to play with your passive, there's always this one. You don't need to have a lot of attack speed because again, it depends on what you're trying to make. Usually, me, I go I make sure that my passive increases my AD by 1.1 per every other 1%. This is because every time you get a chaos, you get the option of increased attack speed or increased damage. If you have 1.1, getting attack speed will always be good because you'll always get more out of that than what you get from the AD. But yeah, let's start with the runes. So first off, I used to run this one before, the purpose of my existence, which increases my attack damage by 10. But eventually, once I maxed them out, I changed it for this one, which would be perceive, learn, and adapt, which is good on the long run if you're planning to like do if you're planning to just not finish the game and just go over the run all over again, because you'll get much more benefit from this than from this. Then I have life neglect, which is right here. It is like almost a double. It's almost like a double-edged sword. But if you pair it up with this one over here, regenerative skin, increases healing by increases healing and barrier amounts by 18%. You technically get a 12% reduction instead of a 30%, which is insane. But yeah, I also like pairing every build I have with this one, which is just amazing. 24 HP, so you multiply that by 30, and it's way more better than having this one instead, which is just 120. But yeah, back to the destruction tree. The next one would be Dance of Death. Increases. This is anything that increases your critical damage with this man, you will have. You need it. It is essential. Like you want to be making like every single attack do increased damage with your critical hits, which is why I assume you would want to run this one. But I mean, by rule of thumb, I assume usually you'd run most of these once you like get the read of them because they're really good. I mean, maybe not every character's tree or runes are the best, but for this guy, you want to run all of them. You have then Merciless, which is amazing too. All damage dealt to enemies below 35% is increased by 24. Amazing, like just the lower the health, the higher the damage. It's just because essentially there's a lot of things you can play with this guy, and there's also a bunch of SSS, which I'll explain in a minute. But yeah, then you have Max Soul Oil, which basically decreases your health by 15%, but your attack speed increases by 16, and here this one your basic attack becomes dark damage, which I'll explain why this is good in a minute. And then you have Soul Acceleration, the clonable dash and teleport memories are reduced by 30%, which is just amazing since you want to play around those. And then you get Perceive, Learn, and Adapt, which is what I just explained way better. After you reach level 20, it literally surpasses this and becomes way better than this in just a moment. But yeah, also, not to mention, if you get this one and use like upgrade your passive right off the bat to like 1.1 or 1 per se, just by reaching level 10, you already will have like 11 or 10 AD than this. And if you get to 10 to level 10, then you'll have even more. But yeah, this one just so I can increase my damage. This one because it pairs well with soul oil, increases my damage, and the stacks deal more damage. And lastly, this one you gotta be mastery 60 by the way in total. So I want to make sure this reaches 60. Um, this one essentially increases your damage, critical damage by wait, I'm hurrying. I'm like just critical strike chance. That's crazy. But no, in critical damage by 24%, which is amazing. Then here you have the life skill tree. I would say all of these are good, but I just don't like these two because there's just better alternatives to these two. Preferably I don't like this one because it just increases my cooldown by a 1. And then you have this one which basically reduces your health by 15% and basically makes you vulnerable, which is basically the same as there's a skill that does the same thing. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one. Just 0.5 extra seconds and it's basically the same thing. It happens once per game. But yeah, let me explain the choices I made here. First, this one, it will be essential. Again, you want to play with your dashes a lot. Each dash equals a critical strike. Each dash equals more damage. And once you get the hang of them by using this skill a lot, which I'll explain how to use it in a minute, it's even better. But yeah, put it like this. You gain one extra dodge charge, and its shotless is increased by 30%, so you can reach much more farther and farther and dodge much more further. And not only that, but it sadly increases the cooldown by 1 second. But if you ask me, that's a great trade-off because if you pair it with this one over here, threat detection reduces dodge cooldown by 22%. It's basically gonna reduce it to like 2.3 seconds, which is amazing. Lastly, you want to get this one was I think it's like level 30 or 35 for this one, but when you kill an enemy, you or attack a basic boss, your dodge cooldown is reduced by 25%. And believe me, you're gonna be on demon time with this one. You're constantly gonna be killing this stuff up and down wherever you go, and your dodge is gonna be up every single moment. And if you pair it well with this, I'll skip this one because here anything here not really. There's like real quick, I'll explain. This one, there's black market. Let's be for real. Black market's way better because this is just a chance to get. This is a chance to get one. This is like not. It's not even guarantee that you'll get. You're playing. You're basically playing. You're gambling here. Unless you're a gambler and you think this will be the better option for no reason at all, you're crazy. I'm sorry. You're delusional because this right here, you literally get 3 coins at the start of the adventure. You don't even have to do nothing. You literally just out of there and scratch your butt. Literally, you just scratch your ass and you get some coins. And then this one also don't recommend it at all. Don't recommend. It's just these are sad. Also, I'm thinking of changing this one. I was just running the game with this one, and I never got like an extra additional chaos. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. I might switch it to this one over here, efficient extraction, which increases the dream dust to upgrade my abilities. But yeah, these two don't recommend. These two I do recommend. This is like 2 additional items for sale. It's just amazing. And lastly, for flexible, honestly, I'm not sure about you guys, but I don't like using his annihilation mode. I feel like it's just not boring. It just consumes a lot. I heard that this is good, but then again, I can do just so much more with any other thing that I could have on my inventory, an extra slot, and I can just sell this for money at the start of the game. It helps a lot. Everything else here, laceration school on reading about 30%, and then 40% blue form. But then again, you lose invulnerability frames, and those invulnerability frames. Sorry, I don't speak English. It wasn't my first language, but bear with me, guys. Basically, it's really useful to have your iframes. It's so good. Like you do not know how many times this has saved me. Okay, 30% cooldown reduction and then 40% on the other one, but you can get that like really fast, especially if you get like a good essence. There's an essence that gives you like 1 extra charge, and then you have the essence of momentum, which decreases the cooldown each time you attack somebody. And if you are literally hitting everything with every touch that you have, which is possible, I've done it. You're gonna be literally you got literally have no cooldown on that. It's just gonna be there up every single time. You have this one, which is it's okay, but I'm like again, I feel like I can easily just nullify that and like the cooldown reduction really I can just get that while playing the game. Lastly, the one that I did find to be useful a lot and has saved me like a lot of time is this one. As soon as cooldown is increased by 1%, well not by 1%, by 1 second, it's so instead of 7.5 it would be 8. And but it has red form, which would be the one that's like a instant flash. Sets flash steps cooldown. Amazing. Again, this is peak. This here, this is peak. This is a carry. But yeah, this is my explanation for everything. I hope you guys understand it. This part, I'll do a quick playthrough so you guys can see how this is good. And if you guys got any better suggestions on how to improve the build, I'm open to it. I really want to see how much damage I can do per one at the start of the game, because I'm like popping like 300, 250. It's just amazing. But yeah, I just finished the build. I've been playing this guy for like, yeah, since I unlocked him. He's just good. He's simply just good. If you know how to use him, he's amazing. Okay, he's very hard, but once you get the hang of him and you understand what you're doing, it's just beautiful. It's so beautiful. But yeah, for essences though, let me explain for the essences. You guys know how we took the soul oil. That's the name of that. Let me check. Right here. Yeah, soul oil. Basically makes your basic attacks dark damage. Bear with me. Specifically, why I like upgrading my passive to at least 1.1 is because if you go here, right, there is this essence here called Starry Sky, which each time this memory hits an enemy, your attack speed is increased by 5% for 3 seconds, up to a maximum of 10%. And it gets crazier because instead of dealing dark damage, if you hit somebody while this is up, it resets the time. So you can literally have this forever until you have like your red form, well, your laceration ready. It's just peak. Everything's just peak here. Like if you like put one and one together here, it's just bomb. But yeah, attacking the enemy, like I said, refreshes the duration of this effect, which is just amazing. It can increase to a lot more. I had like up to 172 or something on my last one, but it was amazing. Lastly, there's also this one. Your basic attacks are compared to dark damage. Now, this one specifically, I only like it because of the heal I get. And I usually pair up with this skill over here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Blood Harvest, which basically is like you hit something and if you think you can kill it by triggering this ability, it just pops them up and restores HP for you. Really great. I usually run though Swift Slash and Teal Blade. These two, in my opinion, are the best options you have for this guy for Shell, because both of them are dashes and they deal good damage. Not even that, but they're just common memory. So if you want to use the Deja Vu, it's even better because they don't cost that much. Well, we kind of do really, but that's besides the point. Let me take this out because last time I accidentally deactivated that by accident. And this part over here, Clemency, is really good paired up with Guidance on Laceration, in my opinion, at least if you want like constant good healing. And I usually pair it up with this one too. It helps a lot, but it depends. Like Laceration, you can do anything with Laceration. You can make it like be the main source of healing. You can make it be the main source of damage. You can make like balanced build around like just an even build, like do both, but it's just a little bit hard because you won't be able to use momentum. But yeah, I also like using this one, but again, we're limited to slots, so you gotta be really mindful how you want to make your builds with this one. Like Laceration is really good, but you just gotta be sure how you're gonna treat these two. Personally, maybe you could maybe make these two do the damage while Laceration do the heal. Could be vice versa too. Anything would work better. It's just to your preparation, but that's how you should play it. Another good one I would assume is this one over here, Chipped Opportunity. I mean, it's kind of overkill once if we add the fact that you can also have like in a bit if you also have like the passive rune or the constellation that like reduces your thing if you hit somebody. But just to be safe, you never know when you might need another dodge. And yeah, I think that would be it for runes, I believe. There's this one too, Chip of Confidence. I feel like that does help a lot too. And what else? I know there's a handful bunch over here that do help a lot. But I like using these ones on. I do use regeneration though on one of these two sometimes because again, any sorts of healing, I'll take it. I'll take it. Like healing in this game is so scarce sometimes. I do want to find out if there's like something close to this, but for dark too, because I do appreciate that. But yeah, I think that would be it for runes. If you guys have any other rune combos or mix-ups, let me know. I'm open to doing them. And yeah, I mean, let's move on to a quick gameplay. Well, like a little match so you guys can see the passive that at the start of the game. Really amazing. So yeah, it'll be quick. Won't take long. So first we start with our 3 dashes, of course. One momento, one moment. It's loading. Alright, so of course we start with our 3 dashes. Amazing. And if we land this, oh, wait a minute. Hold up, one moment. I want to check something. Oh, you don't even have to. just using it just gives you one more. I thought I had to hit it, but it basically resets one charge of it entirely, which is again amazing. And also, you see how it did like damage over time? That is the one that reduces like healing by 30%, and then increases damage by 30%, I think it was, or 20 over time. And it's really amazing because it applies the dark stacks over time. And if you guys remember, we also took Corrupted Mind, which increases the damage per stack of dark. So if we put it on execution, this is how it would look like. You're literally always dashing every single time, and you always have to like a dash. You always want to try to get red form because red form is the one that gives you a free charge. Should be everything, so we'll continue down. It's super fast, super easy to understand, and once you get the hang of dashes and like cycling through these ones, it's better. Oh, I don't know why sometimes it like double clicks for me, but yeah. It's still nice though. Like I like playing because it's fast. It's really easy to understand once you get the hang of it. And like look at the damage early game. I'm literally tapping enemies as I go. Like I'm popping solid 250s. I'm not sure if I'm seeing. Look at that one for example. Damn. But you guys see the point. It's really nice. I wish I could do like a full build, but that's gonna take like a lot of time. Moment. Let me just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bomba. Let's try using this for a minute. The other thing I don't like about this is I cannot use my other abilities. I know there's a other one, but like it basically makes it less effective in my opinion. I still have to try it though. I've only seen it before. I have to try it myself before I can give my opinion on that. But for the time being, I'm just gonna always sell this and then just replace it for something else. But right now, I'm literally like this fast just using laceration. Like I'm saying, you can like drop me in this map without this and just this thing right here, and I'm telling you, I can survive. If you like kill a horde of enemies, like the other passive we had, it's better because you'll easily get like another charge right off the bat. Oh, okay, I gotta find a I need to find a shop real quick so I can show you another thing that's really nice to have. I'll rush over here real quick. I missed like every single attack there. Crazy. There you go. That. Alright. So this is the issue. Right now, if I had this option here, well, I'll probably take this because the other one, it's, I don't know, I don't like using this a lot. I just use this because I feel like this is way much more better opinion because I'm sure you can get this on the blue one too. So yeah. Don't really do that one. I'll go up here. I'm assuming blacksmith, the merchant might be down there. Oh, no, he's up here. Even better. Perfect. I keep using the wrong ability because I'm getting way too comfortable with just using the other abilities that I just... Well, I might die. I might not die anymore. Never mind. I'm good. We fall. Right. Here, what I would do... I know this one would be worth more, so I'm just gonna get any random one and just put like that. Go up. And I'll show you this thing. So if you guys notice, there's this icon. These are the platinum coins, as you can see that. And as some may notice, you may see like, oh, how do you have 4 instead of 3? Well, earlier I had mentioned that there's these imagination talents that give you things black market, which is the 3 coins at the start of my adventure, and then the monster's charm, which is basically 2 additional items per sale. So if I don't like the current one, I just flip it around. I usually buy this one sometimes for this to do more damage, but in this case we'll just skip it. And there's this one. If you buy 3 of them, then upgrade them, you can get Aurora. You could also get 4 if you can. But yeah, this is basically how I meant earlier in the other video I made about not Aurora, sorry, Bismuth, not Aurora, because Aurora you gotta do healing and stuff. But yeah, it's really essential. Well, not essential, but recommended to have these in my opinion because it's just such a life quality saver. I'm gonna buy this just in case. Yeah, because I didn't get anything good as you can see. But yeah, there's also I can sell these two, and then buy this one too. This is a little early build. I'll show you how I do against the boss in a minute. I didn't even sell this. Oh, whatever. We go. Like, it does it twice for some reason. I'm not sure why. It's just doing it twice for me. It's messing me up. Finish. 570. Well, that was with the runes. Without the runes, it probably does around 250 or 300. But yeah, that would be the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are having a great day too, or night. And yeah, if you guys got any other suggestions about how to improve the build, or maybe another alternative to it, I'm more than open to hear it. But in the meantime, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening or day, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.